Hello, my name is Jade King. This is Social Topics Presentation 3. For my presentation, I chose a 2023 peer-reviewed study by Salem and colleagues. The study looked at how empathy training can help reduce cyberbullying among adolescents. This connects our current chapter in Social Beings, which focused on antisocial behavior and the social factors that influence it. Primary social influences on antisocial behavior: communication and anonymity, peer influence, emotional awareness, and digital disinhibition. Antisocial behaviors such as bullying and aggression are often developed from social influences. These include the following: peer pressure, social media exposure, and a lack of empathy training. Online environments, social media make it easier to act aggressively because people feel anonymous and detached from others. They're not having to view in person or deal with the immediate reaction of their aggressive tendencies towards the other individual. I enjoyed the method and how the study was conducted because it was conducted over time and in several parts. The study used a quasi experimental design with 217 middle school students taking place in Egypt. 98 students joined the empathy training group, while 119 were in a control group. These children were tested before and after the program, and again 2 months later. The training included 20 sessions. 20 is a very consistent level of instruction that relied on role playing, storytelling, and group discussion to help these students understand each other's emotions and the impact of bullying. Researchers then measured their level of empathy using the Toronto Empathy Questionnaire, and cyberbullying being used as the standard for the scale. Prevalence. Common antisocial behaviors today. Right now, cyberbullying is one of the most common antisocial behaviors influenced by social media. It includes harassment, spreading rumors, and exclusion online. Since teens spend so much time connected digitally these days, these behaviors can quickly spread and cause real emotional harm. The bullying that begins on social media then carries into their shared environment and exposes other children and their peers to this level of prejudice. Cyberbullying, others, and victimizations. Being bullied are common among adolescents and teens. Peer attention, social comparison, and online group dynamics in social media. These are very big in shaping their personalities, how they react professionally, going into the adult world, and treating others, such as future colleagues. Findings of the study. Results showed a big change in empathy group. The empathy scores rose from about 58 to 83, while the control group barely changed. Cyberbullying dropped from a 72 to a 43 in the training group, compared to an only small drop that was noted in the control group. These results stayed strong even 2 months later after the training ended, when everyone was re reviewed and asked the same questionnaire. Overall, empathy training clearly helped reduce the online bullying. Key findings post study. This is a continuation of the previous slide. It's very apparent from this study that the 2 months of group discussion truly helped the children and did not completely eliminate, but did reduce cyberbullying. Empathy increased significantly in the experimental group versus the control. Cyberbullying participation and the victimization decreased significantly in the experimental group. Um, and the effects were clearly shown to continue to decrease and stay at a steady level following the initial questionnaire. So empathy stayed higher while bullying continued to lower. Reduce or eliminate antisocial behavior. What can be done to reduce antisocial behavior? This study shows that teaching empathy can make a real difference. Schools could include empathy or social emotional learning programs to help students understand the impact of their actions. Encouraging positive online communication and setting clear rules for digital behavior can also help reduce antisocial acts like cyberbullying. Empathy based counseling programs are found to significantly reduce cyberbullying. Training adolescents to recognize other feelings and moral consequences, and group discussion about proper internet interaction and not being able to hide behind a screen or keyboard. The true effects of how you treat one another online. I truly enjoyed reviewing this study. I was extremely surprised about how thorough it was with the initial questionnaires, the 20 sessions over a 60-day period of therapy provided to these adolescents, and the benefits of the consistent therapy. It was surprising that both the perpetrators and victims benefited from empathy training. It reduced harm on both sides, the children initially who were bullies and those being bullied. The program's intensity, those 20 sessions over 60 days, truly suggest that real behavioral change requires consistent engagement and not a one time lesson provided to children. This is something emotional regulation and kindness and compassion need to be stated to these children, especially teens and adolescents going through so many changes in their selves and their lives and their environment, in order to reduce bullying and aggression as much as possible. Thank you so much for your time.